Want to turn your passion for drawing into a full-time career? Discover our courses at Brushcamp where you become a master in the realm of digital painting. Brushcamp offers tons of similar courses in illustration, 2D, 3D design. Level up your creativity with free knowledge and courses. Visit brushcamp.com today and explore endless possibilities.
Welcome back to Sketching course. Today we will learn Lesson 7, Study Toy Story. In this lesson we will learn how to describe the blocks and materials of these two famous toy characters. We have Woody and Jessie. I will explain to you why I chose to draw these two characters. They have pretty simple lines, but they're well sculpted. We can tell their personalities from their faces and outfits. Their stylizations are quite simple. Especially their costumes have a lot of materials that we can learn. This article is not to focus on people but focuses on blocks. I will guide you to draw people in detail in the following lessons. In this session, we will analyze the body structure of these two characters. Press the F key to expand the screen. To go back, press F again. I will talk about today's lesson. We will analyze the structure of the characters in Toy Story and the special notes and points on the character's body. I will talk while analyzing these two characters. Woody. There are 3 pictures. Your homework is analyzing one of 3 of these pictures. Except for this picture, because I will analyze it in this class. You choose one of the 2 remaining images, draw the structure. For these 2 pictures side by side, your exercise consists of 4 pictures. Those are 2 structures and 2 drawings. I'll talk more about it later. Let's analyze this picture. First of all, Woody has a vertical body. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to character creation. And it's in the drawing lesson. And if we learn sketching, we don't need to talk too much. But you can see the common feature of the characters is that they have a chubby, gentle face. Eyeball. There are many round shapes. It makes the character look more gentle. We can talk about it in detail in the demonstration course. Our task is to sketch the character in the best way. If I choose this middle character, I will lower its opacity. This is the operation that we have done many times in this course. And I think you won't spend much time on this step. We will analyze the structure on the character's drawing. Choose black brush. You can use a pencil or hard brush. I recommend you to use hard brush. The line is neat and easy to use in many cases. When sketching, you can use a pencil. I won't analyze this character because he's easy to analyze. The image on the right is enhanced. You can do basic or advanced image analysis. It's not too difficult to analyze you. This image has a big background. This is basic. This one is advanced. Lower opacity. To analyze. So why do we have basic and advanced images? I will analyze. Look at this character. He's standing across from us. Means 1 block of boxes. Blocks like this are direct. And this block has more areas. This guy is pretty much standing right in front of us, minus his head, so it's not too difficult for you to draw the structure. There are still many caveats. Let's analyze this picture. First we will draw the form. First form. Don't draw curves like that, draw geometric shapes. We draw it geometrically. It's like a bean. His head is shaped like this. You can use pen tool to draw easier. Is it symmetrical or repetitive? And equally. You don't need to worry about the excess. I drew it in basic geometry first. Look at the center of the eye. Of character. Like this. It means the block is tilted. You look at the center of your eyes. The corners of your mouth. Nose. All these points tell us that this character purposely raises his eyebrows, so don't rely on them. Those points tell us that the cube is going in this direction. And this too. You choose the center point of the bridge of the nose to make the axis for the face. There is a curvature like this at the bottom, this side too. We have the head form. So is this hat. Analyzing hat is a bit more complicated. It's an ellipse. When drawing, you don't need to draw it similar to the original. You can tweak it a bit according to your style. We have an ellipse like this. I ask you to make a structure like this. Then steady. Character's neck. We guess the position of the neck. Draw lines like this to see how the neck works. When viewed from afar, Woody's body is like a giant pea. But it's flatter. It starts here. You guys just stick to the character structure. This character is stretching. Please look at this line. It provides more information about this block. Determining the character's horizon is also very important. Don't confuse the horizon line with the pose. When the character is leaning over, we can misunderstand those lines as the horizon line, but it's not. This is the body of the character. Save file. I have a habit of saving files when drawing. Lower opacity for further parts analysis. Use another color. I will analyze the arm. Divide the arm into parts. Don't draw in folds. It belongs to the next step. Woody's arm has a cylindrical shape. Woody's shirt helps us identify lines easily. You draw the basic hand form. This arm too. I draw a cylinder like this. It helps us better understand the structure of the character. Don't draw structures based on fabric. Because Woody's arm is made of cotton, and in this fold has been sewn. So that place was folded in reasonably. When learning, we should analyze it geometrically clearly. We will learn more, and the application gets more, because there are many characters who are not structured like Woody. Next will be the legs. We divide it into two parts. You guys draw it straight. No need to draw curves like the character's legs. I drew a bigger cylinder to describe the shoe. This is a natural shoe form. It's not geometric, but it also has symmetry. Left foot too. Draw it straight. This left leg is facing up and facing the screen. So the detours here will also turn upside down like this. The important part of the structural analysis exercise is to determine the orientation of the object. You can see that Woody's feet are pointing up. When the foot is facing up, you will see the sole of the shoe. The gun bag is quite simple. It is a pyramid. We already have the structure. Increase opacity. Press Ctrl+G to group the layers and name its structure. This is the structure of Woody. It's quite simple. With just a few lines, we can understand how the structure works. Next step, we will sketch based on the structure. You don't need to draw exactly the same. You have to rely on this structure to draw. It is highly effective. It's also easy to imagine. Reduce opacity of the texture. Merge the layers of the structure, name it line. Line. We can add some. First, we can see this is the face axis. I draw it. Draw the nose first. You can start drawing any part. Draw it higher. Mouth. Review what we have identified from the structure. To draw a more similar line, you can add the structure part. by marking important points. The position of the nose, mouth. This is not related to the structure, but it is related to the accuracy of the artwork you are drawing. I don't mark the hair part. Mark the position of the ear, position of the chest. We mark some relevant positions. It will make our sketch more accurate. Turn off the old structure. We will draw a sketch. It just got simpler. You can use the shape building skills you learned in the leaf drawing lesson to draw it in an easier way without using color. You can use hard brush to get used to it. You just use this brush on sketch. Eyebrow. Then shading to the face. We have marked the position of the ear. This section of hair is located between the face and the ears. The more you mark the location, the easier it is to draw. Don't overuse the position marking. It can reduce our ability to estimate accurately. This exercise helps us estimate accurately when drawing. Let's see if we estimate well. Guess the right position of the parts. If we mark too much, it will look like we are tracing the painting. I'm not asking you to do this exercise exactly. The most important part of this exercise is to create blocks properly. Understand the rotation of blocks in life. You don't need to draw exactly the same, because it makes no sense when you draw exactly the same, but don't know more knowledge. Even the picture has no application. It can't be applied, can't be posted, not even be used to make a portfolio. What matters most is what you have learned. I redraw the cheekbones. Draw an angled chin. This exercise is quite difficult, so please practice hard. I'll check if it takes a long time to draw a character. If you don't have enough time, you can draw one of two characters. No need to draw both, because I find it quite difficult. That's in case how long does it take to draw a character. This is the difference from the structure. Woody's hands are made of cotton. Stuffed hands are weirder. You draw it comfortably. This exercise is not too difficult. It helps you learn how to stylize some things. And how the blocks on the body move. How is the image towards the lines? Draw more material. You don't need to draw exactly the same. You just need to draw so that it is relatively similar to Woody. And I will appreciate your structural analysis exercise. More than this sketch, I would appreciate you guys identifying the lines of the structure. You don't need to redraw like Woody completely. The most important step is character structure analysis. I'm about to finish drawing the shirt. Draw more checkered lines for the shirt. Or it's okay not to draw. If you draw a checkered line for the shirt, it helps to clearly show the surface. You can see, when I add it, the biceps look more alive. It is very important for you to identify these curves. The way to analyze the character's curve is to analyze the structure. It will help you a lot. Otherwise, the body blocks will be incorrect. In order not to make those mistakes, practice drawing the structure hard. the crotch, gun bag. If you're going to draw it straight, it'll look boring. The next exercise will be more difficult. It is still the theme of the Toy Story. It still analyzes Toy Story's character. I think you will enjoy drawing toys more than drawing trees, flowers. But drawing objects in everyday life is easier to apply. Like I said, the shape of the trees and the leaves are beautiful. Well worth learning. I finished drawing the left leg. Next is the right leg. There is one fold here, you can skip it. No problem. The important thing is that you can describe the character's appearance. Pixar designed the characters in an interesting way. And these characters are also designed by famous artists. Artists with experience in character design have created characters that are both simple and cute. That's the knowledge you will learn in drawing games or drawing cartoons. This knowledge is very important. In the sketching course, you just need to learn to draw by hand proficiently. Learn to draw so that the lines are smooth. I finished drawing Woody's sketch. It looks like this. Remember to draw the structure first and then sketch. I particularly appreciate the character's structure. In sketch 2, there may be some errors. For example, right here. Then I will evaluate the structure to see how you depicted that part's surface. If the sketch does not match the structure in some details, then you have drawn it wrong in the first steps. Don't make mistakes on these lines. If you make a mistake, please redraw the structure. Then it works. You don't have to draw exactly with the pattern, so don't overdo it. I don't appreciate it. Our knowledge is to draw the structure then sketch. It's very important. It helps us shape each part of the character. And the object hugging Woody's neck will bend down like this. It can't be like this. It's reversed. There are turtlenecks in real life and it looks like this, but it doesn't match Woody's neck. This new look is just right for Woody's neck. You will be wrong if you draw the collar upwards like a turtleneck. This arm too. If you draw it like this, it looks weird. It looks like it's indented. You should avoid those mistakes. This is Woody. If you are female, you can choose to analyze Jessie. I will draw Jessie's structure. Here are also basic and advanced images. This is the basic image. And here is the enhanced version. Or this version. I will draw this. I couldn't find a higher resolution image for this one. These characters are all from the animated series Toy Story. I will analyze Jessie. The sketch part maybe I won't draw, because structural analysis is the most important step. Jessie has a pretty chubby face. Looks like a drop of water. You can see. I will analyze. If you don't draw a good line, just draw a line first. Then open another layer. Reduce opacity and redraw it more smoothly. Or you can draw it manually like me. We use geometry. Jessie's face looks like a teardrop. Nose. Facial focal point. Remember to always draw the center line. Then it will be easier to sketch. Eyes. In this picture, Jessie looks down a bit, so the horizontal line will also be tilted, like her mouth. This is Jessie's facial structure. Mark the points of eyes, nose, eyebrows. Make the sketch drawing step easier. Her hat. Jessie's hat is pretty even. I define the geometry surrounding it. I will draw more details in the sketching step. And here is the geometric structure. Jessie's neck is quite small. Girls usually like small necks. Jessie's body is bean-shaped, but she looks slimmer. This is an organic shape. Organic shape. It looks like an hourglass that modern girls like. This chest part will protrude. We can rely on the waist to understand the direction of the structure. The vertical line will be slightly curved, because girls have waists. This part is a little bent. This line is similar. It sucks in at the belly and curves out at the hips. Name the layer. Next is the hand part. Jessie's arms fold up here. Jessie's hands are also made of cotton, so the folding part is a bit weird. Draw it like this. No, her hand is located here. The arm came off due to a fabric piece connecting the two parts. We can draw two parts like this. The part of the hand is complicated, you can skip it. Because this character is rotating at an angle of approximately 10 degrees. So you can see the side of the character. So the arm will have a structure like this. It's clear, and we won't see the line of contact between the left arm and the body, because Jessie's arm was covered. This arm is swinging forward. Its block will look like this. We will see the front. Then the left arm's block will face forward, and the right arm block will hit back. This arm is weird. If the arm is facing forward, its curve will be like this. Feet. These are flared pants. This foot is facing forward so we can see the sole of the shoe. And the line will curve like this. The same goes for the trouser leg. There are many courses that teach the structure part, but I rarely see them teach structure in sketching course. Mostly it will be taught separately, and is called a structured course. It will be quite difficult. The structure part in this key is easier. Mainly you draw, relax and make your hands more flexible. The more flexible your hands are, the better you can draw. If you are not flexible from the very beginning, and the amount of knowledge is too much, then you will give up easily. I finished drawing your structure, Jessie. You can sketch based on this structure. No need to be completely. The structure is the most important part. Remember to mark the points on the parts. Your homework is to choose one of the two characters. Each character has a basic version and an advanced version. You can analyze the structure of all 4 images, or as many as you like. This homework. You have many options to do the homework. I found this exercise quite interesting. You analyze the structure of at least one character. And final line. No matter how many images you choose, remember to analyze the character structure first, and a corresponding line sketch. If you learn well the knowledge in this part, you will be able to apply it in the next lesson. If you skip this part, you won't be able to do the next exercise. These are the knowledge of this lesson. Have fun doing your homework.
Please like and subscribe to our channel.